So here we are with a side-by-side comparison. On the left we have my Video Decoder Pro with composite output. On the right we have the Viltem Game Gear TV outboard in composite.
This is not screen capture, this is a camera pointed at monitors. Please keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So let's do a close-up on one screen and then the other so you can kind of compare.
And one thing that I've noticed is the S-Video looks quite a bit better. Obviously RGB is the very best. But what's nice about having composite and S-Video output is that you can use it on any CRT you find. If you find a CRT on the sidewalk that's free, like many CRTs are these days, then you can, plug this in and you're ready to go. You can also bring it to a friend's house and you don't have to worry about, does your friend have a special RGB broadcasting monitor to hook up to? So that's the nice thing about it. The downside is there is some introduced video noise, a little bit of cross-color artifacting, a little bit of dot crawl. These are ailments that are part of the video format, and they're actually exacerbated slightly by the Game Gear video output itself, because the Game Gear was not originally designed to have TV video output, and so the conversion that's involved introduces a little bit more noise than a console would typically have. And you can see a little bit of that in the solid green there in the video on the outside border of the image.
It's happening on both of them for the record.
Yeah, and it does happen on both the converter boards. So it's just something that is inherent in the way that the digital to analog conversion process occurs in the Game Gear. I don't want to go into too much technical detail about it. I might publish some more technical detail about this later on my website. But I just want to be very clear that this is not going to be a perfect video output. And it's not going to be like a perfect composite that you might get from a home console either. It's going to have a little bit of interference, a little bit of these artifacting, as you can see there in the video. And so I want people to be, well aware of that when you purchase this. It's those are just things you can't do anything about when you're using composite or S-Video due to the nature of the conversion of the video signal. However, it is super convenient, and the nice thing about this is it's at the right pixel aspect ratio. When you're using the McWill RGB or VGA output, which we can show in a minute, there's going to be tearing in the screen, there's going to be...
You basically have issues because it's not an integer scaling, so you see shimmer when especially if you're walking on a horizontal plane and there's vertical lines. You can see it pretty obviously there on, this game in particular, but honestly any game that has that kind of look to it. You probably wouldn't see it in like a vertical shooter or anything, but anything horizontal, it tends to show up.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna switch.
Mm-hmm.